Hello again, and welcome back, the interwebs. I'm the Squeaky Note. Today, I have a game. What game is it? We're back with Warframe. Last time, we got through a couple of parts of the first initial quest you get when you first log into the game. Since then, there has been a content update, so I will be going through that when we finally get to the end of all the other quests. Some things will look a little different in some of the recordings, but for the most part, gameplay will still pretty much remain the same. The only difference is if I ever were to get a thrown melee weapon and a single secondary item instead of the kunai that I have, that will actually come into play and be like you can use both of them at the exact same time. That is the only real difference that will happen. But until then, we are stuck with just what we have. So, when last we left off, things were going a little too fast, and I don't think I actually properly explained what was going on. So, in order to do that here right now, I'll just go ahead and do it. So what happened is basically, sorry, I'm sniffly a little bit. Basically what happened is that Vor, one of many different leaders of the Grineer, have attached a device to my Warframe that is slowly allowing Vor to take control of it. And if he gains full control over my Warframe, I'm done. So we are attempting to remove the device with another device known as an Ascaris Negator, which is a blueprint we were given by Darvo last game, just before we cut off recording. So right now our ship has been torn apart, torn asunder, salvaged for parts by the Grineer. So we have to go back and get our parts so we can actually do the things we need to do with our ship. The piece we specifically need right now is the foundry segment, what we need in order to craft items and such, like the Ascaris Negator. So we are off to go do that, which is a quest faction Grineer. I'm just gonna jump right into it. Let's do this.
We may have a problem. The colony is unresponsive. Get to the
Get to the surface so that we can see what's going on.
I was afraid of this. The Grineer are here, and I cannot find any signs of living colonists. You still have a job to do. Find the foundry segment.
So we're just gonna pop up in a few of the lockers here, because I'm gonna need all the loot I can get if I can find any. There we go. I thought that was a locker. Look at this one. Shebang. More fire.
This was once a prosperous, independent colony, until the Grineer arrived.
The Queens fear you, but I will show them. Their love will return when I deliver you to them.
Tenno, are you there? The signal cannot be boosted any further. Hurry, we're running out of time.
No. I've seen nothing. Right. So here's a trick that they don't inherently tell you is able to be done. Nice. So here's a trick that they said that they don't explicitly say that can be done, but I recently figured out. You can crouch, and while you're looking up, you if you press the jump button, whatever you have jump mapped to, you will jump an incredibly high distance. It's useful for getting into places like up here, where I need to just come around and down. Yeah, if you look on the leg, you'll see that Ascaris Negator, or not Ascaris Negator, it's the Ascaris. I don't remember what the full name of it is, but it's just the short name of it. But it's slowly working its magic in order to take control of my Warframe. You noticed it here in the beginning of the mission when Lotus was trying to talk to me, and Vor interjected there, talking about how the queens fear me. We'll get more into the queens later on in the quest series. But for now, not actually important to what we are doing at the moment. So let's just continue on and kill as many Grenadiers as we can. Bye-bye. That. Good night. Oh. Goodbye.
You located the foundry segment. Now pick it up.
There we go. Goodbye. Anybody else want to play? You? Hi. How are you? No, they already know I'm here.
They spotted you.
Oh. Joy. Okay, so alarms can be activated by the enemy units if you're caught by them and they have time to get to a console. Just like in that instance. So, I'm going to have to disable the alarm using this thing again. And done. Alarms. I'll let her tell it.
Alarms have been reset.
Great. Grab the foundry
Good.
segment.
Your ship is one step closer to completion. Now, there is one more thing you need to do. Eliminate all Grenier and provide justice for the colonists.
Indeed, that is.
Soon the worm will be in your spine, and I will control this warframe of yours. I will purge your doting mother and bring you home.
Secrets of the Urukan. I got a mod. It didn't tell me what mod I got, though, so I have no clue. Anyway, we're here to kill Grenade. Let's go ahead and
Get them! Overpick.
Bye. And we got a little bit more energy for our thing, and we got a new ability. Very nice. I will show you that ability here in a second when we see an enemy. Radial Blind. There's a few seconds of blindness to everybody in the area. It's very useful for getting stealth finishers, which give a lot more XP than normal attacks. So, when you use higher tier abilities, they cost more energy in order to use. Like, Radial Blind is a second tier ability, so it costs you 50 energy per use of it. Okay. Oh, pick up the alarm again. Now, theoretically, you don't really even need to bother with the alarm. You just need to focus on not dying. And honestly, we need to kill everybody here anyway, so it doesn't matter if they keep coming. This is an exterminate mission. First it was a recovery mission, where we just picked up an item. But then the Lotus determined that we needed to help the colonists here, and crap! My very first death! Okay, so here's what happened. I got a little too cocky for my tastes, and I died. This can happen when both your shields and your health are brought to 0. As you notice here in the middle there, you get 4 revives in a mission. And when you do so, it costs you a portion of the affinity that you gained while in that mission. So we're gonna go ahead and revive. We didn't have that much affinity, but it's still it's actually a lot better just to go ahead and do that. So let's finish killing off the Grenadier here. We're completely done now, but these guys are going to be a problem, so I want to get rid of them more quickly. Plus, we're getting XP for our Mark I Bratton, which, once we get it to 30, we'll probably replace with another weapon. I'll probably be grinding that off camera or something, and getting that done. And for now, let's turn off the alarm. I said that we didn't need to, but at the same time, it gives me more
Alarms reset.
Gives me more stuff for achievements and such. So, I'm out of energy. So it's not good. Okay. Everyone's dead. Box thingy. Okay, these broken fans, you can destroy them in order to gain access to the rest of the areas. Just a couple of swings of your sword does the trick. And here we have our exit. We're out of here.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
At the end of the mission, you'll get a good chunk of bonus XP. I still, for the life of me, have not figured out what exactly determines that bonus XP. But we got some new mods: Bane of Corpus, Bane of Grenadier, Convulsion, Fast Deflection, and an undamaged mod, Fury, which is just percentage attack speed for melee. That'll be really useful to put in my weapon.
Your foundry segment is ready for installation, operator. Will the operator build a cephalon to replace me?
It's not in the cards today, Lotus. It's a consideration. Either way, we're going to go ahead and install this segment. And now we can craft stuff again.
Foundry restored. Here, the operator will craft many powerful weapons and tools to exact revenge for dismantling me. To expand your arsenal. Oh no. Operator, our component storage has been looted as well. Typical Corpus. Sure, the blueprint is free, but jack up the components. Operator, we will need resources in order to build the countermeasure blueprint.
Okay, so let's see what we need in order to build the Ascaris Negator. We need one more fix.
I just received a very explicit message from your ship, Sevlon. If you're looking for resources, why didn't you just say so? I know just the place, but I demand an apology. My mother is no gymnast, and she would never eat those things.
You can go straight to... Operator, I am sorry.
Wow. You may want to get a new ship, Sevlon, when you can afford it. That one seems glitched. I've marked your navigation with a place I know. It's good for resources, if you can stand the cold.
Okay, so we are off to do an excavation mission, I'm pretty sure. So let's go do that. Next time. For now, this is the Squeaky Note signing off. Have a good day, everybody.